And we're back, and no, it is most definitely not a lack of hard drive space. We are still at a very consistent 30 gigabytes an hour, which I don't think we are even close to. Okay, we are running a bit slow. We are nudging 5 hours. I am truly hopeful that it is lagging like this because we have stumbled across a jungle. Jungles are the Minecraft equivalent of... what's something else laggy? The Icon of Sin, which is the last level of Doom 2, on an old DX 66 or something, you know, barely qualified as a 486. That level just was nuts. There was just so much going on that level that the computer, if you didn't have something borderline Pentium, it could not run it. It would just crash and die. The jungle is very full on. There is a lot going on in it, in any jungle, and usually, bloody hell, look, we're going to drop our view distance right down. Drop it down to 16 chunks. Because it's clearly not happy with something. So we'll give it a bit more memory. It can work through its issues in its own time. We're good. We're not putting any pressure on it. And when it's ready, we'll be here. All we say is it needs to have fucking found a jungle already. Crap. Like I said, carelessness. Holy crap, just stupidity abounds. Like that. Could just be getting overloaded by the tiger itself. He says as he drops, momentarily losing his heartbeat. Oh. Eyes on the floor. Always on the floor. But yes, jungles they're not chaotic by any means. So they're trees and some cats. That's a bit like my parents' house. But just the way that they're rendered, I guess, there are a lot of trees, all of them covered in vines and all sorts of other shit. I understand that it would be a hell of a lot to render. So we'll see if the computer can handle going back up to 24 now. Now that we're coming to the end of this biome. And we would like to be able to see reasonably what's on the other side of the next. Something nice and simple to render as well, like, you know, white. We're going to dig in. So bed, standard drill, quickly stretch my shoulders. Oh. And back we go. Masses of green like that, and in there they get my hopes up. Actually, we'll put that there. And we'll get rid of that mort flesh. And the birch, we don't need those. Yay, music. Now it looks like we're getting to a point where we need to build another boat. Wonder how many monuments we'll find in here. We've got one boat, but I'm not happy with just one. Turn those into sticks, get rid of that. What else we're going to get rid of? We're not going to use this flint. We also don't need to have a fuck ton of dirt. And onwards. No, well, we have the sea and the sky. I am eagerly scanning the ocean floor for another monument. It's almost an expectation. Well, it is an expectation now. Can we have something warm, please? It's cold enough without being surrounded by ice biomes. Yes, here we go. We'll go for the desert. I think I would gladly pick the desert over the ice. Really, game? It's not a desert, it's snowed over. More ice. Even more tiger. How are we doing? 5 hours. We have travelled 35 kilometers. Bloody hell. I have left clicked 6,942 times at least. Wow. What are those other features? Oh, okay. I have never been killed by mushroom. I'm not sure that could sound cuter, bearing in mind that it's that line is followed by I have never been killed by rabbit. Which makes me miss the old mobile phone game World of Rabbit. It was a bit of a time waster that I enjoyed about, what was that, 4 or 5 years ago now, when I did have the very last Nokia phone that I will ever own. We have tiger and ice, but we're up to 5 hours now, so I should probably find somewhere to call it an episode for now. Game. Oh my god, more tiger that way. Are you fucking kidding me, game? Whoa. That could have been a thing. No, still nothing. And it's happened. We have found an ice spikes biome. We have found ice spikes at a mushroom island before a jungle. Are you happy with yourself, game? Are you truly happy with yourself? And yes, this is where we're going to call it, I think. This is a very suitable place to call it. This is effectively the trophy of the game. Giant frozen trophy jutting out from the surface of the earth. So, I guess there's our thumbnail for this episode. Sure enough, ice mountains, ice plains spikes. I think this is only the second time I've ever found ice plains, also ice plains spikes. And truth be told, I had hoped to find the jungle first, but there we have it. So, I'm going to call it here. And I will see you all when we pick this adventure up next time. Until then.